DefiDaryus Digital Asset Junkie TV. Thank you guys so much for kicking it with me. You guys, today is Sunday, August 24th, 2025. We have a slight pullback. Bitcoin is at 113,000. XRP is at $3.04. You guys, they are trying to play us. They are trying to get us to sell our XRP. Who is they? Okay, the big institutions, BlackRock, Grayscale, the banks, Bank of America, okay? All right, Wells, they are manipulating the price. We have to remain and have diamond hands if we want to really benefit from this next bull run, okay? You guys, before I get into it, man, please go to my X account. Give me a follow. That would be cool, okay? All right, you guys, let's get into it. You guys, we all know that Africa is going to be the next frontier. All right, let's see what's going on blockchain wise in the great continent.
Services to one of the nation's most impoverished and underbanked communities. From Nairobi, here's Michael Kaloki.
Early morning in Nairobi's Kibera informal settlement. A team of young men and women who are part of a waste collection group go door to door collecting garbage from the area residents. The group charges a waste collection fee for their services. Some of the residents pay the fee using the cryptocurrency Bitcoin.
I prefer to pay my garbage collection using Bitcoin because its transaction cost is really low. It's something like 0.0 something percent. I've been using it for a while now and it's really convenient.
Ronnie Mdawida and his team regularly undertake what they refer to as community meetups, where residents in the area are taken through learning sessions to understand more about Bitcoin. For example, how to purchase Bitcoins using Kenya shillings. Among those who take part in these meetups are local traders from the area, a group that Ronnie says was key in encouraging the use of Bitcoin in Kibera.
For merchants to exist, we first of all needed to have people who are earning in Bitcoin, but now also, we also needed people who are willing to accept Bitcoin as a means of payment for it to happen.
One of those who attends the community learning sessions is Ruth Kwamboka, a local merchant in the area. Ruth now also accepts Bitcoin as a form of payment from her customers.
You guys can see it's starting to happen. All right. The reason why they are choosing to transact in Bitcoin is because in their local currency, the Kenyan shilling, it's super inflated. All right. So merchants would rather take digital currency, Bitcoin, actually, a digital asset, actually, than to take their local inflated currency. You guys, we're not going to finish this video. You guys see what's going on. All right. You guys, it's starting to happen. All right. It is starting to happen. All right. If people are using Bitcoin, okay, to transact, Bitcoin is going up. Okay. Because guess what? Companies are buying it. Major companies that are profiting are buying Bitcoin. Michael Saylor, for the most of 2023, he was going from company to company and telling them to build their own strategic Bitcoin reserve. Okay. All right. Governments are buying Bitcoin. Okay. All right. So you guys, man, let's not play. Let's really recognize what's going on. Okay. So you guys, we got to remember not to remain stupid. Okay. These guys are goofballs. Both of these guys. All right. They are definitely going to be on the wrong side of history, and let's see why.
ETFs are for like when you need to invest in cattle and you can't like move the cattle to the New York stock.
So he says ETFs are listen to what he's saying. He's talking about ETFs. Why they create ETFs.
ETFs are for like when you need to invest in cattle and you can't like move the cattle to the New York Stock Exchange. So you have to have an ETF that it's like, don't worry, those cattle are there. But XRP in theory, like you should be able to send it here and there instantaneously for free. So the fact that it needs an ETF tells you that it is as illiquid and difficult to move as cattle in the 1800s.
What is this?
So
do you guys
ETFs are for like.
Do you guys understand what this guy's talking about? Is there an emoji that's opposite from a light bulb? You know, when somebody has a good idea, what is the opposite of a good idea? Okay, that's the emoji that represents these guys. Okay, what the hell is he talking about? Okay, ETFs are created so everybody can eat without the risk of owning the actual token. All right, you guys, these guys are dummies, man. Don't listen to nobody. You guys need to listen to me. This isn't financial advice, okay? As you guys can hear, my baby's in the background crying, okay? You guys, I just had a baby. Well, my wife just had a baby. It's mine. And they're crying in the back, okay? I'm getting ready. I'm going to pay for my daughter's college education with XRP, okay? While these goofballs are losing, we're going to be winning. You dig? Okay. All right. And everybody, shout out to Ethereum holders. Okay. Shout out to Ethereum. Ethereum's going to go out of the stratosphere. Okay. All right. Shout out to the Ethereum gang. Okay. Doing their thing. Okay. You guys should be dollar cost averaging XRP. Okay. This isn't financial advice at all. Okay. This is financial, safety. Okay. You dig? Okay, because listen, man, I create this channel so that we can talk about it. You know, we can trade info. All right. You guys, XRP also have a robust meme coin ecosystem. Okay. After XRP is like $589, after Ethereum is 100,000, after Bitcoin's 1 million. Okay. Meme coins are going to pump this whole system. All right. All right. You guys, let's not forget about our artificial intelligence tokens, Super Artificial Intelligence Alliance. Okay. You guys need to be scooping up this. This is not financial advice. Okay. If you listen to anybody on, YouTube about your finances, you might be in financial ruin. But if you guys listen to me, you will be in financial luxury. But this is not financial advice. Again, Internet Computer Protocol is going to be the golden ticket. All right. I got to get off. Okay. As you guys can see, a lot is going on. Okay. But after I get to 1,000 subscribers, I am going to show you guys how I'm going to make passive income off of Internet Computer Protocol tokens. Okay. But the only way that I can do it, the only way that you can do it is to load up on as many tokens as possible. Okay. And then you stake them. But I'm going to talk more about that, you guys. I have to go. Please, man, like and subscribe. Digital Asset Junkie out.